Hi guys, and welcome back. Right now we're gonna take a quick peek in ZBrush in order to see what the sculpting process have been. All the process basically. This is how it looks like right now. We have 7 different subtools here. And I have 2 models here, and they both are sculpted. They are modeled in sculpted in 2 different ways. Both of these are made from the beginning with Z spheres, and every turn here for this model, for example, there was a Z sphere, but I apparently did not bother to check out the symmetrical information on this one before I started the sculpt, and I would say that was a huge mistake. As you see here, it's not symmetrical, so when I started to sculpt, it was quite horrible. So it even was. I tried to retopolize this model, and basically it turned to shit. And I would suggest you to, try to retopolize and clean up the mesh before you start to sculpt, basically. And this is a good lesson from this one, because this mesh is basically horrible. But yeah, and you can also see by the details in this one when I work symmetrical on this. Well, yes, the painting looks like maybe they are symmetrical, but the geometry is totally off, really, compared to this side. So if maybe some projection solution would be the absolute best one, but I haven't done that. So basically what I've done is basically just give up on this model, and I'm gonna use this model since I'm only gonna use this side of the mesh for the final result, so that's why I only focus on that one. But I would suggest not to do this otherwise. This model, however, was modeled in a totally different way. Even though this model is posed here, it was not posed from the beginning. I will show you here. Dum-de-dum. Here we go. What I've done here is very different. So when I started this model, I made a very basic shape, and I'm gonna take this up here. Let's see, maybe this one. Here we go. It looked like this. So I made a Z-sphere here, and Z-sphere there, and Z-sphere here, and basically skinned it in Throw It to Maya and fixed the perfection, the symmetrical perfection on this one before I returned to Z-sphere, ZBrush. And you could have done it with the export function, but I saw, as I have the 3.2 version, I just went with the GoZ. So it helped a lot. It was made the process real quick. So after that, I basically went with transpose function and repost this one afterwards. The teeth on all these models are basically a cube. It's the size was made in Maya, and thereafter it was exported to ZBrush, and the details are sculpting. So basically I've done the same thing as you would do in as they did in Wallace and Gromit. Basically one big chop off clay and just add the actual detail on it. So it's nothing awesome about that. And the tongue is a little bit special. This is it looks like this, and I can't say that much about it either. This is a Z-sphere tongue. I will show you how I did this. I think I can't find him. Let's see here. Here we go. This is how it looks like. So this is how I started with this model. So this is how this one looks, and basically I just added that one. So it's nothing too special about this. So that will be it. That's what I've done so far. The colors are directly painted here, so I have not added or made any further details within Photoshop or whatever. Even this eye is painted within ZBrush. This spot right here is painted on, so it's not the actual light, but it will get you a fake indication of light direction with this. And that's basically it. I have exported everything to the Maya scene already, so it looks like this. The scenes are here, so all the export scenes are here, and you can do this if you have a 3.5 version or 3.2 version within Mac. So all the scenes are exported here, and I put all the texture, displacement map, normal maps, and everything like that in this map. So I will use this within Maya in order to render it. I think the SSS shader is the most optimal for this kind of skin type. I'm not sure regarding the teeth or the eye, but we will see. At least we got the size correct. I need to come back later in order to sculpt some extra details on this plane, but I will place the basics construction of the scene before I do that. So until next time, well, goodbye.